Wide receiver Courtland Sutton returned from injury in week 16, commanded 7 targets, had 5 receptions for 64 yards. He's put up a back-end wide receiver 3 yet again. That's what Sutton has been over the last 4 games where he's played at least 70% of the snaps. Wide receiver 35, 26, 34, and 37. Pretty much a wide receiver 3 range. And that's even with 11, 7, 8, and 7 targets and 66, 80, and 75, and 64 receiving yards. It's that Sutton has not gotten into the end zone. And this was one of those props at the beginning of the year where I saw over under, I think it was like 3.5 touchdowns, and I took the over on Courtland Sutton, and that looked really, really sharp. And now Sutton, man, oh man, 1 touchdown on the year going into the last 2 weeks. This game is going to be a slugfest. The Denver Broncos are expected to be playing catch up. If you like the content and you find it helpful, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Remember that Jerry Jeudy had 3 touchdowns against Kansas City, but Sutton missed that Kansas City game. So I think that there is touchdown upside. There is yardage upside for Sutton. Sutton has only hit 97 or more receiving yards twice in the season, and that came in weeks 2 and 3, 122 against Houston, 97 against San Francisco, and then he had the touchdown against Vegas in week 4. But since that time, Courtland Sutton has finished as the wide receiver 26 or worse in every single game, finished outside that wide receiver 2 range. So Sutton may not be having a banner year, but it's been better than his 2021 year, surprisingly. Sutton should be having more receptions, more yardage, and unfortunately did not get the touchdowns. But I think that he is a possible wide receiver 3 flex play this week. If you have him, you're probably playing him. There is upside in this matchup. The Denver Broncos Kansas City Chiefs game is one of the higher over-unders on the week, but the Broncos are projected to lose by a lot, and I think that Wilson to Sutton is going to have to be rejuvenated in this game. So I don't think wide receiver 42 is quite right for Courtland Sutton. That's where he's being drafted at on Sleeper. But instead, I think that a more appropriate spot to put Courtland Sutton, is about that wide receiver 30 to 35 range or so is, I think, a better spot for Courtland Sutton as we're going in and preparing for that Week 17 matchup.